Yeah, today is the day.
Today is the day.
You don't know what's going on. Today is the day.
I like this guy today. This might not be the guy I like today, man.
This is the day that a lot of people are not gonna like me today.
Wow. What's up, man? I thought you was having a great day.
Hold on, let me get back in my rhythm.
Hold up.
Get back in my rhythm.
I thought you was having a great day, man.
I am having a great day.
We back, man. You know, we back. But look, it seems like you upset today about something, man. You know, so.
Well, first of all, welcome to another episode of The Discussion. I am the bad guy, CJ Dub, alongside my esteemed co-host, Mr. Facts himself, Brother E. Dale.
You already know, man. It's your boy E. Dale in the building, a.k.a. Mr. Facts himself.
And this is The Discussion.
And I ain't never lied about it, you know what I mean?
Nah, you ain't lied about it.
I ain't never lied about it, man. I'm Mr. Facts himself, man.
You didn't lie about it, but you exaggerated a little bit.
I just kind of gave myself the title. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I didn't
Wait, whoa.
I felt like I didn't have to ask nobody to give myself that title.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
See, this is the thing about it. For months, right? Years. Whenever I said self-proclaimed good guy,
right,
you had an issue with that. On and off camera.
Well, you know what? I'm owning up to it now. Like you owning up to your stuff, I'm owning up to mine. Why can't I be the bigger man today?
I didn't own up to anything, sir.
I said, why can't I be the bigger man today, man? You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
The bigger man.
That's all I'm saying.
Or one man. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. If it's your first time tuning in, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get your notifications each and every time we drop the new content. And by the way, is the PayPal pinned above?
No, man, but the Cash App's off.
Cash App is pinned above, so if you'd like to make a donation towards a worthy cause, you can do so at $CJ Dub and $23A Rick, which we already know is the first and only time you can call that brother by his real name.
You already know, man. The only time you get to call me by that. So look, man, donate to the show, man. Don't be afraid. Going to a worthy cause, man. You know, whether it's $1, 50 cents, 25 cents, we're here for you. The discussion with C&E Media, baby.
That's right. And before we get started with this show, and I understand it's Mother's Day weekend,
right,
so I really hate going there. But I gotta go there.
All right. Where you going with?
You know what? Let me put that on the back burner just for a moment.
All right.
Let's talk about the white guy first.
What white guy?
Eminem.
Okay. What are you talking about? Talking about him getting the rock and roll.
Eminem being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You sound like you mad up here, bro.
Not at M, though.
Yeah, hold up.
I'm not mad at M.
Who you mad at?
Hold on, we're gonna get to that. But right now, we're gonna because I get so much Eminem flack. You a hater and you this, that, and third. I'm gonna take the time to congratulate that man on his accomplishment. I feel like he deserves to be there amongst his people.
Right.
I think he's a great representative of hip hop.
Fact.
Regardless of what you guys say, he's the top selling hip hop artist of all time.
Is he?
It don't matter how he got there, he is. We all know white privilege played a part in that, but hey, it is what it is.
But are you mad with Eminem?
No, I am congratulating.
Okay, all right, because I mean, you know, you're making it look like you putting a little something extra with it there now.
No, nothing else with it. I'm congratulating him on his accomplishment. I feel like he deserves it.
So what I'm saying is, why are we talking about him? Why? What is it about him being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? That got you, you know what I mean? Your tidy whiteys in a bunch up here, man.
What, my tidy whiteys? I'm just reporting the news. I saw several people unhappy with Eminem's nomination.
But why? Okay,
and
why?
I just chose to go ahead and talk about him first, get him out the way, because it's gonna take a minute for me to get the rest of this out.
Right.
So I just wanted to get Eminem out the way first because I put it in the speaker title. Eminem's nomination into the Hall of Fame.
I'm digging it. You didn't ask me how I feel about it.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, you don't care how I feel. That's how I'm starting to think, man.
Listen.
Look, it's like you cut me out of the show, bro.
Listen.
Oh, I ain't feeling that. I feel horrible that him is.
What Jay said one time? He said, "What you want me to say? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, E. I didn't mean to cut you out of the
Look,
show."
man, stop it, man. Look, no.
I took an allergy pill. I done had a couple shots of apple fall thanks to my man Rob Digger. Courtesy mango.
So look,
Mango.
hold on. Let me say this. I know people upset about M being in the rock and roll. Right, and why they all upset. But look, let me ask this question. Who is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that you think that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right now before M is in there?
I
Make a case.
I would have to do some research on that, but I'll say
Yes,
this.
so I'm not necessarily saying that to you though, to the people out there that's upset about it. Make a case.
Right.
Who out there that you think that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Because the way I look at it, E, that's their shit. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is their shit. It's not ours.
Right.
So I don't feel no type of way about it, really. I think the artists that are in there that come from the hip hop community, everybody they name, I feel like is deserving of it. Okay. I haven't seen a name now the order in which it goes.
Right.
I mean that's subjective.
Some people just get in there first before others. That's all.
It is what it is. Me personally, the name of it is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
I mean, damn. Like,
do we have our hip hop Hall of Fame still?
If you a hip hopper and you don't have a rap rock record like Run DMC, why the hell you want to be in it?
That makes sense to me.
I mean, it's the title, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not Hip Hop Hall of Fame, not R&B Hall of Fame, not Pop Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So look, are there any hip hop guys in there that hasn't done a rock and roll song per se or had that mix
with rock influence?
With rock influence in it, that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I would have to see who's in there, but I know everybody. I know Jay-Z does. I know.
But Jay-Z's done rock and roll before with rock and roll songs.
I think everybody that I know that's in there have a rock rap record, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
If you're judging it like that, Run DMC should have been the first group from the hip hop community to be inducted.
Yeah, I think so too. I could go for that. Now look, that's one thing that you said on this show that I could just say, man, you know what, I concur, man.
But everything I say you should concur.
No, hell no. Damn it, man, no.
Everything I say deserves concurrence.
No.
I concur.
I do, look, with that, I do concur that Run DMC should have been the first hip hop group nominated to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
True indeed.
I could go for that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so, salute to Eminem on his nomination.
Yeah, salute to him.
Well, not his nomination no more, his
induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Look, I have no bones with that because I'm a person, and I always say this, I've always said this, even when you're sitting here, that hip hop, even though it was birthed by the black community, it is a diverse genre. You know what I'm saying? It allows, it welcomes everyone.
Right.
Without, you know what I'm saying? It should welcome everyone in a way, and what it's supposed to do, welcome everyone without judgment.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I am where I am with hip hop, and I don't mind hip hop. Like even with him being inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he played an instrumental part in hip hop, just like the Beastie Boys.
Let's just keep it 100.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and me and Rob kind of talked about this earlier. Eminem does more for hip hop culture than a lot of your favorite artists.
He does.
And that's saying something. Eminem, if it wasn't, he's done enough for him to be there. Y'all let it go. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Uncle C this time.
Look, man, you saying that's huge though, for real. Cause look, I get it. I know what you're saying. I get where you're going with it, but I'm just saying, the way you handle and you have people coming and clapping at you like that,
That's because they
and you
sensitive.
giving him his props right
But that's
now.
because
That's
they're sensitive. It's like, yo, these people, like, you got a lot of people out here. If you say you don't like their favorite artist, they got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, they rip
I've never, you know, disrespect Eminem in that way. The only thing I had an issue with him was the GOAT conversation by saying he's the greatest MC of all time. Now that I had an issue with because this is black culture, and none of my people listen to that shit. You know what I mean? I ain't rolled up on.
He's not the GOAT.
I ain't rolled up on E playing no Eminem. I ain't rolled up on Rob, Dog. None of my people's just here right now. I ain't never walked up on these niggas and Eminem was playing.
Listen,
so
we would have looked at you crazy.
I haven't been in a club where Eminem was playing. So being that he doesn't represent that side of who we are, that side of hip hop,
right?
It's hard for me to say he's the greatest rapper of all time.
No, we won't say that. I can't say that. Look, you know I don't have none against him, but I'm never gonna say he's the greatest hip hop artist of all time. He made his contributions.
He made his contributions.
And it was great, and it's welcome.
Right, and he certainly.
But I'm not going that far. Right. I'm not putting him ahead of Jay-Z. I'm not putting him ahead of Nas. I'm not putting him ahead of Rakim. I'm not putting him ahead of Big Daddy Kane. I'm not putting him ahead of Ghostface Killer. I'm not putting him ahead of Raekwon. I'm not putting him in front of even, I'm not putting him in front of a lot of people that's out there.
Get him.
DMX. I'm not putting him in front of those guys.
There's a truckload of people that I could name that I would rank before I get to Eminem.
Right.
And
I'm not putting him before Ty for Thought. You know what I mean?
Get him.
You know what I mean? I'm not putting him in there. You know what I mean?
Get him. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what we're saying is, it's basically, music is subjective, man. Like people gonna have their opinions, people have their tastes. My argument against him has never been that the boy didn't have talent or he can't rap. It was more the style of music he makes. I'm a rhythm person. Mm-hmm. I don't like his beats. Like his beat selection is awful to me. Like, and if I can't groove to your shit, then and you talking weird, spaced out stuff. Like you gotta
be on mushrooms to listen to him or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of. Well, you can't be on weed and nothing.
Now, since we've been on this, you have sounded like you have more disdain for M than I.
I don't have disdain for M, but look, it's not just what I prefer when I'm riding down the street. Rolling in though, sipping on gin and juice. It's just not what I prefer.
And with that being said, salute to Eminem. Salute to everybody who played a part in Eminem's development, his career. Because I think when it comes to a situation like that, when you start talking about Hall of Fame, you have to include also the people that made that possible.
Right.
So Dr. Dre was very instrumental in that man's career.
Dr. Dre's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
So I believe so.
Okay.
So salute to Eminem.